Hi, good afternoon guys. It's me, Mamian. We are going to discuss this afternoon about the topic in the Mathematics 10, which is finding the nth term of a geometric sequence. Finding the nth term of a geometric sequence. That will be our topic. Ato kining isa-isahon unsaon pagkuha sa next terms of the geometric sequence. Aron kini ako kining gihimo aron kini makatabang sa mga ginikanan o sa mga estudyante. The geometric sequence, the terms of the geometric sequence were obtained. The terms of the geometric sequence were obtained by multiplying a constant value from the preceding term. And the constant value is referred to as the common ratio. And the terms can be denoted by a sub n, where n refers to the placement of the term. So this is the geometric sequence. No, you're going to multiply the ratio to the preceding term to get the preceding term. You're going to multiply the ratio to the terms. Okay, we are going to give an example of how to find the nth term of the geometric sequence. No, example: what is the seventh term of the geometric sequence 5, 10, 20? Meaning, ipapahanap niya ang pangpitong term, ang ikapito na term sa pattern. So, the given pattern is 5, 10, 20. Ang ipapahanap niya ay ang pangpitong term. Meaning, ang ikapito sa pattern of this geometric sequence. So, you're going to identify first the first term, kung ano ang first term, and then the ratio, kung ano ang ratio, and the n or the nth term, how many terms in all, ilang terms lahat dyan sa given. So, on the given problem, there are 7 term, meaning 7 term lahat ang binigay niya. Ang first term natin ay 5 at ang ratio natin ay makukuha by dividing this 10 divided by 5, that is 2. You can also divide 20 divided by 10 equals 20 divided by 10 is also 2. Therefore, our common ratio, so ang common ratio natin, meaning ang common ratio sa pattern ay 2. No, the common ratio is 2. Kaya ang R natin ay 2, no? 2 ang R natin. So nakuha na natin ang ratio, which is 2. Na-identify mo na ang first term. At saka yung n natin ay 7 dahil there are 7 terms in all in the problem. So ngayon, ang tinatanong niya ay ano raw ang numero sa pangpito, no? Ano yung numero sa ikapito na pattern, sa ikapito na term doon sa pattern. So gagamitin lang natin yung general formula. Gagamitin mo ang general formula na a sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the power of n minus 1. Yan ang kailangan mong tandaan. So ngayon, we are going to find the 7th term, ang ikapito na term sa hinihingi niya sa problem, ang pangpito na term sa sequence na ibinigay niya. So gamit ang geometric sequence general formula, which is the a sub n equals a sub 1 times r raised to the power of the n term minus 1. So, we are just going to substitute. No, you are just going to substitute the value of the first term. The first term na na-identify mo ay 5. So, 5 ang ilalagay mo dyan. Times, you're going to multiply it to the ratio na na-identify mo. Ang ratio na na-identify mo ay 2. So, you're going to substitute 2 to the r. That is our ratio. And then, substitute the n. N is the power. So, n is 7 term. Ang pangpito na term in the sequence minus 1. So, meron na tayong a sub 7 or the 7th term of the sequence, of the geometric sequence equals 5. So, unahin mo muna pag-simplify or manipulate yung may power. So, copy the 2. 7 minus 1, 6. So, a sub 7 or the 7th term is equals to 5. 2 to the power of 6, meaning you're going to multiply this 2 into 6 times. So, 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8 times 2, 16 times 2, 32 times 2, 64. So, ang 2 to the power of 6 ay 64. Tama ba? 64 ba? So, our 7th term is equals to 64 times 5. How much? So, you're going to multiply 64 times 5, 20, carry 2. That is 5 times 6, 30 plus 2, 32. So, your 7th term is 320. Ito na yung sagot niya sa hinihingi niya sa problem kanina na ano daw ang pangpitong term sa sequence na ibinigay niya. So, meron na tayong sagot. A sub 7 or the 7th term of the geometric sequence, 5, 2, 20, and so on. The 7th term is 320. Ibig sabihin, no? Yan ang pangpito na term. Sa pattern na 5, 10, 20, and the 7th term is 320. Ito yung pangpito. A sub 7. Okay na. Assessment 1 of page 7 in Mathematics 10 Module 6. So there are 3 problems in the assessment 1. You're going to find the terms of the given geometric sequence, the specified term of the given geometric sequence, and you're going to show the complete solution of this. How are you going to show the complete solution of this? No? So number 1, given the geometric sequence 3, 6, 12, ibibigay mo or ipapahanap sa iyo ang pangpito na term, ang pangpito na term, the 7th term. So, paano natin kukunin ang pangpito na term? So, in the problem, 3, 6, 12, find the 7th term. So, you're going to identify the first term. So, our first term is 3. And our n term is 7 because there are the 7th term ang ipapahanap niya. So, your n, meaning ang term lahat ay 7. So, 7 ang ilalagay mo sa n. And then, the r is you're going to divide 6 divided by 3. The answer is 2. Or, pwede rin 12 divided by 6. The answer is 2. So, your r is 2. So, pwede mo na ngayon makuha gamit ang general formula na a sub n is equals to the first term times r raised to the power of n or nth term minus 1. Gamit ang general formula ng geometric sequence na ito, makukuha mo na ang 7th term. So, you're going to substitute the first term. The first term on the given is 3. And the ratio is 2. And the n is 7 minus 1. So, 3, you're going to multiply first, or manipulate first the term that has the power. So, 2 times 7 minus 1 is 6. 3. So, you're going to copy first the 3 and then manipulate first 2 to the power of 6. Meaning, you're going to multiply 2 6 times. Meaning, kauno mo ni mo og multiply si 2 sa iyahang kaugalingon. So, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is equals to 64. So, 3 times 64, how much? 64 times 3, so you have 192. 192. So, that is your 7th term. Ito na yung sagot sa katanungan niya na how much is the 7th term of the given geometric sequence. The answer is 192. This is the 7th term, 192. Okay, we are going to find the answer of the problem number 2 of the assessment 1. The given problem is 18, 6, or the given geometric sequence is 18, 6, 2, and you're going to find the 9th term. So, again, you're going to use the general formula of the geometric sequence, which is a sub n equals a sub 1, or the first term, times r raised to the power of n minus 1. So, on the given problem, you're going to identify first the first term. Your first term is equals to 18, and your r is, you're going to divide 6 by 18, or 2 divided by 6. That would give the answer of 1/3. So that you're just going to reduce into lowest term, so that the answer is 1/3. Your r now is 1/3. So you have already identified the first term, which is 18, and the r, which is 1/3. So you are now ready to use or substitute into the given general formula. So a sub n or a sub 9, kasi 9th term ang ipapahanap niya, and the first term is 18 times the ratio is 1/3 to the power of n. Our n is 9. No, our n is 9, which is 9 and then minus 1. So equals 18 times 1/3. 9 minus 1, that is 8. So you're going to manipulate first this 1/3 to the power of 8. So 18 times 1/3 to the power of 8, you're going to raise them both into the outside power. So 1 raised to 8 divided by 3 raised to 8, so that you can simplify. You can manipulate. So 18 times 1 raised to 8 is equivalent to 1, meaning 1 multiplied itself 8 times, the answer is still 1, divided by 3 raised to 8, or 3 raised to the power of 8, meaning you're going to multiply 3 itself into 8 times. So the answer is 3 times 3, 9, times 3, 27, times 3, 81, times 3, hanggang 8 times. The answer is 6,561. That is the answer of 3 to the power of 8. Then 18 times 1, that is 18, divided by, copy the denominator, 6,561, and reduce them into the lowest term. You're going to divide them by how much? By 9. So 18 divided by 9, the answer is 2. And then 6,561 divided by 9, the answer is 729. So our 9th term of the geometric sequence given is 2 over 729. This is our 9th term. Ito yung pang siyam sa pattern na sa sequence na ibinigay niya. 18, 6, 2. So, ang pang siyam dito sa sequence na yan ay 2 over 729. Okay, so we are now going to answer the problem number 3 of the assessment 1. The given problem of number 3 is 1, 1/2, 1/4, and you are going to find the 7th term. Ipapahanap sa iyo ang pangpito na term sa ibinigay na pattern. So, still, you're going to use the general formula, a sub n is equals to a sub 1 times the ratio raised to the power of n minus 1. So, you're going to identify first the first term. Our first term is 1. And then, you're going to identify the n. Our n is 7. And then, kasi yun ang last term. And the r is, you're going to divide 1/2 divided by 1. Or, pwede rin 1/4 divided by 1/2. So, 1/2 divided by 1, when you're going to divide a fraction, you're going to cross multiply. So, since this is whole number, it has a denominator of 1. So, when you're going to cross multiply, 1 times 1, the answer is 1. 2 times 1, the answer is 2. Dito naman, cross multiply, kasi when you're going to divide, again, when you're going to divide a fraction, you're going to multiply the numerator, or you're going to cross multiply. So, 1 times 2, the answer is 2. And then, 4 times 1, the answer is 4. Reducing this into the lowest term, the answer is 1/2. So, our common ratio is 1/2. So, you have already identified the first term, the n and the r. You're now ready to substitute to the general formula of the geometric sequence. So, our n is 7 equals, our first term is 1, no? And then, our ratio is 1/2. And then, our n is 7 minus 1. So, 1 times 1/2, 7 minus 1, that is 6. And then, 1. You're going to raise them both into the outside power, which is 6. So, 1, it will become 1 to the power of 6. And then, 2 raised to the power of 6. So, 1 times 1 raised to 6, the answer is 1. 2 raised to 6 is how much? Meaning, you're going to multiply 2 6 times to itself. 2 times 2, 4, times 2, 8, times 2, 16, times 2, 32, times 2, 64. So, 2 to the power of 6 is equals to 64. 1 times 1, 1, copy the 64. You just multiply the whole number to the numerator, then copy the denominator. This is now our 7th term. Ito na yung pangpito sa pattern. Pangpito na term sa geometric sequence na ibinigay na 1, 1/2, 1/4. Ang pangpito niya ay 1 over 64.